My dad chose my cousin to run the family company. 3 years later, he asked me to buy it back. My grandfather started our family roofing company in the early 1970s with one pickup truck and a ladder tied to the roof. By the time I was born, it had grown into one of the most respected contractors in our county. I spent every summer working there, learning every part of the business from the ground up. Everyone assumed I'd eventually take over, including most of our employees. Honestly, I assumed the same thing. When my dad announced he was retiring, he invited the entire family and senior staff to a meeting. I walked in expecting to discuss the transition. Instead, he introduced my cousin, Tyler, as the company's new president. He said Tyler had a better vision for the future, even though he'd only worked there for 18 months. Then Dad turned to me and suggested I stay on as operations manager under Tyler. I thanked everyone for the opportunity, shook a few hands, and quietly walked out. That was the last day I ever worked for the family business. Starting over wasn't easy. I emptied my savings account, bought a used truck, and started a roofing company with just a former co-workers who believed in me. We couldn't compete with my family's reputation, so we focused on something else, doing exactly what we promised. If a job would take 3 days, we finished in 3 days. If we found unexpected damage, we explained every option before charging another dollar. Slowly, homeowners started recommending us to their neighbors, and referrals became our best advertisement. Meanwhile, Tyler wanted to grow as fast as possible. He accepted more projects than the company could handle and hired an experienced crews just to keep up with demand. At first, the numbers looked impressive. Then the complaints started. Roofs leaked after heavy rain, deadlines were missed, and warranty claims piled up. Several longtime employees called me asking if I had room on my team because they were tired of cleaning up mistakes. Nobody wanted to admit. About 3 years after I left, I received a call from my father asking if we could meet. We hadn't spoken much since the day I walked out, so I figured something serious had happened. We met at the same diner where he'd taken me. After my very first day on a construction site, he looked older than I remembered. After a long silence, he admitted the company was drowning in debt. Tyler had signed several unprofitable contracts just to keep cash coming, and the bank was threatening to seize company assets if nothing changed. Then my father asked a question I never expected to hear. Would you consider buying the business? I didn't answer right away. I thought about every weekend I'd spent working beside my dad, every birthday I'd missed because I was finishing projects, and the day he told me someone else deserved the company I'd helped build. Part of me wanted to say no and walk away, but another part remembered my grandfather's words from years earlier. Companies can fail, reputations shouldn't. A month later, I made an offer. I agreed to buy the equipment, the company name, and the remaining customer contracts, but only if every employee kept their job. And Tyler resigned immediately. My father didn't negotiate. He simply nodded and signed the paperwork. Today, that same company is profitable again, and many of the employees, who never stopped believing in me, are still working by my side. My dad occasionally stops by the office for coffee, but he never tries to tell me how to run things anymore. One afternoon, he quietly admitted he confused confidence with competence, and that mistake nearly cost our family everything. People think the best part of my story is that I eventually owned the company I'd been denied. They're wrong. The best part is knowing I built a successful business without anyone's permission first. Buying the family company wasn't revenge. It was simply the final chapter. If your own family chose someone else over you, and years later asked you to save everything they had left, would you help them or let them live with the decision they made?